friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan. I am a full-time reseller, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 20 of the most recent sales that I've had from last week. So that's going to be 20 of the most current sales that I've had as a full-time reseller, and I sell on multiple different platforms. But this week's video, we only have 2 platforms to showcase because I didn't have any sales on Etsy, Depop, or Mercari last week. 0 sales on all those platforms, but I did have multiple sales on eBay and Poshmark. So those are the platforms we are going to talk about today. If you're new here, I will pop on the screen a photo of the item so we can see it as we chat about it. And most of my items come from the Goodwill bins. If they didn't come from the bins, I will be sure to mention that as we go along. But for the most part, my cost of goods are $1.69 a pound. So roughly that's what I'm paying per each item. But we're gonna start with Poshmark first, and I'll put a little picture of the Poshmark emblem so we don't have to remember what platform I'm talking about. First Poshmark sale I want to share with you guys is this AFI Vintage 2006 December Underground hoodie in black, size large. It sold for $60 and I'll make $45. I sold a pair of Polo by Ralph Lauren Vintage 90 Country Prep quilted patchwork shorts, size 32. They sold for $32 and I'll make $25. The Arc'teryx jacket that I share with you guys in not my most recent haul, not my last video, but the haul before that, it sold already. Arc'teryx Adam LT hoodie in black, full zip jacket, men's medium. It sold for $169 and I'll make $135, and that jacket retail was $300. So $169 is not a bad deal for the person who bought it or for me, especially because it came from the bins. Next, I sold, this is another bins set, Betsy Johnson Vintage Y2K Cream Floral Black Lace Trim Bikini, size small. It sold for $50 and I will make $40. I sold a pair of Patagonia Vintage Stand-Up Shorts Cotton Canvas in Oat and Sand, size 6. They sold for $30 and I'll make $24. Next, this is a fun one. Jessica McClintock Vintage Millennium 2000s Ruched Crop Top Sleeveless, size 8. It sold for $32 and I will make $25. Next, I sold a Ralph Lauren sweater. This sweater actually came from the retail Goodwill and I spent $7.99 on it. Ralph Lauren Aztec Wrap Sweater, Serape Fringe, Southwestern Linen Cotton, size small. It sold for $50 and I will make $40. I sold an Eileen Fisher 100% linen button back summer blouse in white, size small. It sold for $33 and I will make $24. Next, I sold a fun bundle, and this bundle went to one of you guys. Miranda popped into my closet. Thank you so much. And she purchased this absolutely adorable vintage cherry print midi stretch dress, a rainbow 70s vintage striped terry cloth dress, a JG Hook vintage 90s micro floral dress, and a vintage sheer negligee lingerie top in black. This bundle sold for $60 and I'll make $48. So thank you so much, Miranda. And then the last Poshmark sale that I have to share with you guys actually is an item from my most recent haul. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it up here and you can go check it out. Peter Millar Crown Crafted Comfort Polo Golf Shirt in green and white stripe, size medium. It sold for $36 and I will make $26. So that's it for the Poshmark sales, and now we're going to jump right into eBay. First on eBay, I sold this pair of Nike USA athletic shorts, basketball short in navy, new with tags. They were a Nike Team USA collaboration, and they sold for $40 and I will make $29. And this was an eBay sale that sold through promoted listing, so I did pay $2.59 an additional ad fee. And if you're new here, I do promote all of my listings on eBay, but I only promote them between 3 and 5% usually, so I'm not sure exactly what percentage it was, but $2.59 was from the promoted ad. What do you guys think about, how do you guys feel about promoted listings on eBay versus Poshmark? Do you do them on both platforms? Do you do them on only one? For instance, I only use promoted listings on eBay. I almost refuse to do it on Poshmark, kind of, because the things that I've heard about Poshmark have not been great. I've heard that you do the promoted listings and you don't really have an increase in sales, so I'm not trying to give Poshmark more than the 20% that I already give them in order to have nothing happen with my sales. And when you're looking at Poshmark, if you're looking as a buyer on the app, or on the website just looking, it's only the first 4 items in every category. Like if you're looking at women's jeans, size 4, you know, they're only going to be the very first row that's promoted items. So how many other people are you fighting with your promoted items to be shown in the first 4? So I don't know. It just, I don't know. If you have a different experience, if you've had luck with promoted listings on Poshmark, please let me know, because I will change the way I do things if it's worth it. I'm okay with paying a tiny bit more, even though your girl is the cheapest. Really, I don't want to pay a lot if I don't have to, but if it means increasing my sales, I'm open to trying it. But as far as I've heard, it's not worth it, at least on Poshmark. Anyway, back to the sales. The next eBay sale I have is an Old Dominion University Champion Vintage Hoodie in blue. It sold for $40 and I will make $33, and that did not sell via promoted listing. In the next eBay sale, Soft Surroundings Jacquard Metallic Stretch Pull-On Pants size 2X. They sold for $45 and I will make $36, and they did sell via promoted listing, and the ad for that was only $1.69, so that's not bad. Next eBay sale. This was a great sale. These were a full price sale. Tailor Stitch, the Apres pant in double indigo, utility joggers, new with tag, size small. They sold for $100 and I'll make $81, and they did sell via promoted listings, and the ad rate for that was $3.60, so that's not bad at all. Hi friends, editing Megan here. So I just realized as I was editing the video that I totally left out an entire eBay sale. I don't know how I skipped right over it, but wouldn't be 20 sales without adding this one in. So I did sell this Supreme New Era logo headband in red and white. It sold for $67 and I will make $53. It did sell via promoted ad. The ad was $4.05, which that's not bad, and that's actually the only offer I've ever had on that headband, so I was super happy to see it go, and it came from the bins. Okay, now let's jump back into the regularly scheduled video. Next, this is a fun one. Northern Isles Vintage Hand Knit Farm Cow Pig Apple Tree Knit Cardigan, size large. This sold for $90 and I will make $76. And that did not sell via promoted listing, so I did not pay an additional fee for that one. My next eBay sale is a fun one. Vintage crochet lace Prairie Wedding Empire tie back dress, size extra small. It sold for $60 and I will make $54. This went to an international buyer, so it's going overseas somewhere. And it has no brand, so this is just a really good example of an item, a garment that has no brand tag but still can sell for a little bit of money. This was a bins find, by the way. Next, this is another bins find. Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia Metal Crafters brass single candle wall sconce. Sold for $30 and I will make $25, and that did not sell via promoted listing, so I did not pay an additional fee for that. The next eBay sale, Vintage New Orleans Jazz is Where It's At Jersey Tee 1980s style shirt, size large. Sold for $27 and I will make $22, and that did not sell via promoted listing. It's weird that I feel like half of the eBay sales I have are via promoted listing and half of them are not. And I don't really mind paying that little additional fee if that means doubling my sales. I don't know, that's kind of how I feel about promoted listings on eBay. And then my last eBay sale that I have to share with you guys, Item Vintage Tiered Pleated Mini Skirt in bright cherry red, size 4. This skirt sold for $29 and I will make $22. But like I said, I had a grand total of 0 sales on Depop, Mercari, and Etsy. Etsy's not surprising to me. Mercari's not really surprising to me because Mercari sales are usually far and few between. Depop's kind of surprising. I think I maybe had 6 or 7 offers on Depop this last week that I accepted every single one of, and just no one paid, unfortunately. So there's that. Hi friends, editing Megan here again. I just wanted to add in for context that this week I had 1 canceled order on eBay and 2 return requests, 1 on eBay and 1 on Poshmark. The Poshmark order hasn't shipped yet, and I'm not sure if the person has shipped the eBay return, but I got an email this morning from Poshmark saying, don't worry if they haven't shipped it soon, we'll release your funds. So I just wanted to add that in for context, because I'm like, oh, I'm selling this, I'm selling that, and these other things are also happening in my business alongside my sales. So I just wanted to add that in. Okay, bye. Anyway, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and I'm wishing all of you guys a great week of sales. And as always, if you took time to watch this video, I so appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. See you next time, friends. Bye.